Dang, this room is too bright. At any rate, it has been a while since I've done a political video, and the person that actually pays for this thing brought it up that I don't really do political videos that much. So, here is my opinion on the current state of the election. Now, of course, I'm one of those people that is very displeased by my choice in November. But do you know what? I have a choice to make. I'm going to deal with it. And this is not going to be a video about dissecting why I don't like Trump, who might actually be the apocalypse. I jest, of course. It is theoretically possible, but I doubt he's going to do that much. But trash the country? Yeah, he probably would. But I'm going to take both sides of the Hillary-Bernie Sanders view. I'm going to go after those who supported Hillary in the first place. And I'd like it noted, if you truly are that slightly left of the middle centrist, or are actually a moderate Republican that abandoned ship when you saw your ship burning horribly, ignore this. This is not for you. There's a reason you're voting for Hillary Clinton. I'd still like to point out she's shady, but I really don't want to say it. But on the other hand, it's politics, people. Everybody's shady. There's probably a bunch of stuff that Bernie Sanders would scare me with if we had done enough. And I'd like it noted, I did not jump on no bandwagon. I got on the bandwagon. We were at the house and they were like, anyone need to go to the bathroom before we start? And I said no. 3 minutes later, I needed to go to the bathroom and everybody yelled at me. But hey, they still pulled into the 7-Eleven. Thanks, guys. You have no idea how badly I needed to go there. So yeah, now that my political hipsterness has been satisfied, and note, I was not a excuse me, Bernie expert. I just knew he had similar politics to me. But, hold on. Yes. My issue with Hillary supporters that are not just centrist. And even a little bit them, but again, they mostly get out of this. First off, don't be so blindly aligned to your party. Now, I understand, if you are a card-carrying Democrat, I can understand being very loyal to the party. And, okay, I could understand even feeling a little bit... I'm not sure if violated is the right word, but we'll go with it. Violated that this guy would hop onto your ticket without actually being a Democrat. And he's not. He's not a true Democrat. He's had bad things to say about the Democrats. But I think this is one of those times you should have listened to the criticism. But that's my only real thing I can say to you guys. For those of you who are like, I'm a strong progressive and am a Democrat and have bad things to say about Bernie, why? Here you are, going on endlessly about how you want progressive things, how Republicans are destroying this country and we need to turn around. Then why the heck didn't you vote Bernie Sanders? He's the strong progressive you've been claiming to want. And then, because he's not a Democrat, you voted no, proving that this pathetic two-party system is a cancer. And I'm not saying we need to completely get rid of parties. There are countries that have plenty of parties and get nothing done because there's too many parties. I want to say Italy, I think, has that problem. I think. Might have been Greece, but I think it was Italy. Heck, it might be both. Greece has been having problems, so I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, he is the candidate you have been pretending to want, and yet he gets it, and then for some reason, people are like Hillary. Should get it. What? Do you feel like you owe her? And don't get me wrong, there was a time when I was looking forward to voting in Hillary, But that was before, hearing the stuff against her. That was back when it was just, I heard only positive things about her. But, so yes, obviously I'm not happy with voting Hillary, but you know what? I'm going to other fellow Bernie supporters who just simply point blank won't do it and would even vote for Trump instead. Look, if you want to do it because his issues honestly appeal to you somehow, I don't know how, they're practically diametrically opposed, but if you somehow have found issues that you agree with him on, I can understand. That was a chapstick I picked up out there, and that was that noise. But if you're doing this just to protest, you are worse than somebody who is like, we need a strong progressive, ew, Bernie's not a Democrat. You are worse than that, far worse than that. You want to know what a protest vote gets you? The UK leaving the EU. Some people voted to leave the EU as a protest. They didn't really want to, they just wanted those elites to hear them. Well, you know what? The vote heard them, and now the British pound committed suicide. That is what you're asking. You want to just burn the whole dang system down, and just... If you voted Bernie, you probably didn't like Bush. Why are you trying to bring us back to such a quagmire of crap? Except, of course, Bush actually had some positive points. It didn't work, but I'll give it to him. He at least tried with No Child Left Behind, and did try to remind people not all Muslims are horrible. Oh yeah, Trump will say, well, they're not all bad, but we've got to fear them. We must fear them all. That is what you're asking for. You are asking just to simply put a match on everything. And destroy even the parts that actually work. Because that's what you'd likely be doing. Getting back to the policies that set us in the crap we're in right now. Yes, the more I hear about Hillary, the more I agree she's a moderate Republican in the modern day, where moderate Republicans don't exist, and, her husband was Democrat, so I have a feeling that was part of it. But, you know what? Yes, she has compromised, she has moved around on her positions, but let's look at that. She's compromised, even if it's with the voters. So long as she does it, she does it. We got what we wanted. And while, yes, it is kind of suspicious that she's willing to do so much so long as it gets a vote, to the point she'd practically sell you her vote with issues, okay, that's shifty, but so what? And also, on that thing, compromise. By not being willing to vote for Hillary, you have proven you're no better than a Republican. I get everything I want or nothing. You're just proving it's not Republicans that can't compromise, it's Americans. Or, well, probably humans in general, but still. You talk endlessly about compromise. Talk endlessly about how Republicans should get off their butts and do their jobs and stop being whiny children when you're doing the same thing. Bernie's not going to get the presidency. This tears my heart out. But at least we can avoid pushing the giant orange button. Because that giant orange button should not have ever been installed in the first place. At least with Hillary Clinton, we'll probably get a slightly less good version of Barack Obama. Who, while, yes, being annoyingly centrist, has gotten some good done. Okay, I've said my piece. This has been more than 9.5 minutes. I'm going to cut it here. See ya.